afternoon, my fellow Anzacs. Are we all ready for some historical learning? As you all know, the end of Term 1 is fast approaching, as is our unit on discovering the Anzacs. To finish with a bang and put everything that you have learned throughout the term, I am assigning you with one last task. Now, we are all aware that the Australian curriculum provides teachers with special guidelines to follow. The key focus of this last task, along with the rest of the unit, comes from the Year 4 History curriculum, which says that students must understand how to identify and discuss the historical origins of an important Australian commemoration. This last task is particularly important as it provides you with an opportunity to demonstrate your knowledge and understanding of the topic, presenting what you have been working hard to achieve all term. Over the past 3 weeks, we have been looking at discovering the Anzacs, focusing on what is Anzac Day, why is it important, and how and why do people choose to remember this special day. In your research groups, the excursion to a war memorial and through the talk that a veteran gave last week, I bet you all have picked up some pretty interesting and important information about the reasons why we celebrate this day and how it contributes to Australian communities. Now, because you have all this information, we can use your brains to put it all together. Listen closely. Here's what we need to do. In groups of 4, you will create a PowerPoint presentation around Anzac Day using information from the previous lessons. Have your eyes and ears open as these next steps are crucial in making your presentation run smoothly. Step 1. In your groups, each member will choose a role to contribute to the group. These are researcher, ICT manager, primary presenter, and group leader. These roles are explained further in the instruction sheet that you will collect from me. Step 2. Together you will create a 6-slide PowerPoint presentation. You will have 2 45-minute lessons to finish this. Your slides need to use the information gathered throughout the unit. Each slide should have around 3 to 4 lines of writing. You must include a sentence explaining what Anzac Day is and why it's important. How and why do people choose to celebrate this special day? One short story given from the guest speaker, and a poem or song listened to on Anzac Day. Step 3. It is now time to add some images and sound if you wish to your PowerPoint. Each slide should include at least one image. You are allowed to access these images from Google. Step 4 is the last phase. It's presentation time. This is happening in the 3rd and last lesson. I know this is the part that everyone dreads, but I promise you, it will be fun. Each group will come up and present to the class their role throughout the presentation. At the end of all the presentations, you will go back to your tables in groups and reflect on the following questions. What did you learn throughout this unit? What is something that you most enjoyed? What do you think you could improve on next time? And how well do you think you contributed to the group presentation? I will remind you that this is an assessment task, so you will be marked on your group work, your PowerPoint presentations, and your knowledge and understandings on how and why do people choose to remember significant events of the past. Your reflection questions will be used as a self-assessment strategy. Remember to always have fun while you are learning. That's all from me for now. So get working, my fellow Anzacs.